So if you drive past the Abrahamson house today, you will see a crew of guys up there working hard. They're already at it for a while here this morning. They're putting a new roof on our house, and yeah, it's a big project, and it's kind of an exciting time. Just as we were looking at it, we had some projects we realized saw the opportunity to do, and so we started doing them. But I gotta say that as we were preparing to start doing this project and a couple other projects here, I've been pretty nervous, and I had this bad feeling that, like, what if I'm doing it wrong, and what if they discover that there's something else wrong, and just what if what if things turn bad. And I just had this bad feeling about it. So, like, instead of being too excited, in some ways I was kind of anxious. So was kind of excited, kind of anxious, and I realized how foolish that was. And you want to know that's kind of prompted me to realize how foolish that was? It's actually the fact that, well, a couple things have gone wrong. They're doing fine. They're doing good work. But they discovered that a lot of the wood underneath, a lot of it is bad and needs to be replaced. And if you know, lumber right now is not cheap. It's not great. That they're gonna have to replace a lot of wood. The cost is going, and at the same time, we just found out that there's something inside, a pretty significant repair that's probably gonna need to be done inside the house. Bad timing, right? But as I realized those things, like, wow, like, in some ways, like, you would say, well, doesn't that mean didn't that come right? Like, didn't your bad feeling be true? I realized, but the truth is, I shouldn't have been nervous to begin with. Because even if something bad does happen, like, even if there is an unexpected cost, whatever, like, God is with us. God is with you. And I can look, and there's already been different ways in our lives, many ways where God provides, and sometimes He doesn't provide in the way we want Him to, but, like, in Hebrews it says that we should be content with what we have, because He has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. God so much wants to be with you that His Son Jesus came into this world, lived that perfect life, laid it down, died on a cross, so that what's separated from you, your sin, could be removed, so you and Him could be together and be united. And God is with you. And if God is God, and He created everything, and He is the source of every good thing, and God is the source of everything wonderful and beautiful, and if you have Him, then you've got everything you need. And He's going to walk with you, and He's good for you, and He knows what you need, and He's providing, and all these great things. And so the reality is, even if something negative happens, God is still with you. Which then makes me just kind of I got to take this to heart. Because, this was doing a new thing. This was taking a step and, like, okay, we're going to take this with prayer. And that negative feeling almost in some ways, like, maybe not want to make that change, make that improvement. And there may be things in your life, like maybe you feel like, there's an improvement that needs to be made, or a change or something, but you're hesitant because what if whatever happens. And don't get me wrong, we should plan, but ultimately know this. God says, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. You don't have to be full of fear today. You can be free to step forward. He will be with you.